Next, our work is to find the angle between vector A and the resultant vector. As we discussed, we have two vectors, vector A and vector B, or we can consider vector 1 or vector 2. This is vector A and this is vector 2. And what is the resultant vector? Resultant vector is the diagonal. Resultant vector is the diagonal of the parallelogram. Resultant vector is the diagonal of the parallelogram. So this is the resultant vector. This is the resultant vector. This one. Now our work is what we have to find the angle between the resultant vector and vector A, an angle between resultant vector and vector B. And what is given? If the angle between these two vectors is theta. Angle between these two vectors is given theta. So consider the angle between A vector and the resultant vector. We are writing here R. Angle between A vector and resultant vector, we are writing R, be alpha. Alpha. An angle between resultant vector and B, say we are considering this angle is what? This angle is beta. It is alpha and it is beta. So writing this is beta. And what is our work? We have to find what is the value of alpha and what is the value of beta. It is our work. Our work is what is the value of alpha and what is the value of beta. Now to find the value of alpha, we have to apply one trick, and to find the beta, we have to apply another one trick. What is given? Given, sir, vector A given, আমরা vector A জানি, vector B given, আমরা vector B জানি. What is the question? Question is find the angle between resultant vector and A vector. Find the angle between resultant vector and B vector. So actually it is what is the displacement of resultant vector from A and what the displacement of resultant vector from B. So displacement of resultant from A, displacement of resultant from B, and we are taking angular displacement. So আমাদের দুটো ভেক্টর জানা, resultant আমরা জানি because the resultant is what? It is root over first vector square plus second vector square plus 2 times vector A vector B cos theta. Vector A vector B cos theta. So if this is B, then we know that is also B. Means magnitude of this B vector is equal magnitude of this dotted line. So if it is B vector, it is also B vector. If we shift parallel, then it would be remain same. To find alpha, now we can do one thing. Let me extend this line up to here and draw one normal perpendicular. Then now we can find the value of this alpha. So we can write what is this distance, we don't know. Say it is what, x, and what is this height, we don't know, it is y. But from the previous lecture where we learned that what is the value of x if this is whole angle is, this angle is theta, angle between A vector and B vector is theta, then this angle is also theta. And this is equal what? If it is this one is B is known, so and this hypo is known, this angle is known, we want to find base, so then x equal it is B cos theta, already discussed. And y equal it is what? Y is equal B sin theta. So x equal B cos theta and y equal B sin theta. Now our aim is what? We want to find alpha. Our aim is we want to find alpha. So what is the value of alpha? So now we do one thing. Consider this is point M, this is point N, and this is point K, this is point L. So now right now we have one right angle triangle. What is the right angle triangle? M L N. So from this right angle triangle M L N, right angle triangle, we can write tan theta means tan alpha. What is the angle? This is alpha, and if this is alpha, then this one whole Mn acting as base. So from here tan alpha we can write height, so Nk divided by Ml, sorry Mk divided by Mk, Nk divided by Mk, Nk divided by Mk. Why? Because we know tan of angle is equal, it is height divided by base. Or we can write Nk as it is Nk divided by Mk. This Mk part can be written as Ml plus Nk. We can write Ml plus Lk. Now, what is the value of Nk? Nk is equal, you can see, B sin theta. And Ml equal what? Ml is equal A. So remember sir, it is to B vector, it is A vector. So why are you writing here B? এটা তো A vector, B vector. তাহলে কেন আপনি এখানে B আর A লিখছেন? Because we are taking the magnitude. This is the magnitude. Okay. So A, this is A plus, and Lk. What is the value of Lk? It is B cos theta. So we are getting tan alpha. Tan alpha is equal B cos theta. Tan alpha is equal B cos theta. Tan alpha is equal B cos theta. So what is the value of tan alpha? We are getting tan alpha is equal B cos theta. So from here we can write alpha is equal tan inverse this whole part. So tan inverse B sin theta, tan inverse B sin theta divided by A plus B cos theta. A plus B cos theta. So what is the value? It is tan inverse B sin theta divided by A plus B cos theta, divided by A plus B cos theta. So after calculating this one, we are getting what is the value of alpha. So our aim is what? To find the angle. So our aim is what? To find the angle. So we are getting alpha is equal tan inverse this one B sin theta divided by A plus B cos theta. This is what? This is the value of alpha. This is the value of alpha. So if we know A, magnitude of A, magnitude of B, and the angle between two vector, that is theta, then we can find easily what is the value of alpha. So this is the method to find the angle between resultant vector and A vector. Resultant vector and A vector. Next our work is we have to find the angle between resultant vector and B vector. Now, so we can write, as we know, tan alpha part is done. Tan alpha is equal B sin theta divided by A plus B cos theta. Now our aim is what? We want to find the angle between resultant vector R and the vector B. So for this we have to use another one trick. So what is the trick? We do one thing, extend this one. আমরা এটাকে বিটা ফাইন্ড করার জন্য কি করব? এইটাকে এক্সটেন্ড করব. We have to extend this one and draw a normal on this line. And now this is right angle triangle. Now this is right angle triangle. And see, if this is beta, যদি এটা বিটা হয়, if this angle is beta, then that angle is also beta. This angle is also beta. If this is beta, so which one is beta? If this is beta, so we can see this one is what? Alternate. So if this is beta, this angle is beta, then that angle is also beta. Done? So we can write this one is what? It is beta. This is right angle. So we can write tan beta. We can write tan beta. We can write tan beta is equal to what? So let me write here once again. A, no need to write A, so write here M and here N, and I am writing here L, I am writing here K. So just concentrate here, this is the process, don't confuse whether it is written M, N, L or K, just name of the points are given. So tan beta we can write what? Tan beta it is what? This one height, so we can write tan beta is equal mk, tan beta is equal, we can write mk divided by mk acha. Now we can write mk which is mk, so mk write as it is mk divided by mk can be written as, can you tell me mk take আমরা কিভাবে লিখতে পারি? mk can be written as nl plus lk. You can write this one nl plus lk. So if you know the value of nl, do we know nl is what? B. So if we are able to find the value of mk and nk, then it is too easy for us to find the value of tan beta. তাহলে আমরা যদি কোনোভাবে lk আর mk এর ভ্যালু বের করতে পারি, তাহলে এটা কি করব? ইজিলি এটা ভ্যালু ফাইন্ড করতে পারবো। আচ্ছা, see, if this angle is theta, so can you tell me which angle is theta? If this is theta, then this whole angle is theta. And if the whole angle is theta, then we can say this angle is theta. This is theta, so opposite angles are same for parallelogram. So if this is theta, then the whole angle is theta. If that is theta, then this is also theta. Why? Because suppose we have two parallel lines and দুটো সমান্তরাল রেখা আছে, একটা intersector, so these angle and that angle are same. So exactly this diagram is given here. See this one, so this is one parallel line, this is one parallel line, that is another one parallel line, this is the intersector, so this is the intersector, this is one parallel line, another parallel line, intersector, so these two angles are same. So that's why if it is theta, that is also theta. I think it's clear. বোঝা গেল? তো এইটা থিটা হলে এটা থিটা হবে। এইবার আমরা কি করব? This is theta, it is hypo because opposite of right angle, so it is A. Now our aim is what? We want to find base. So when hypo is known base, so cos function, so what is the value of this one? What is the value of this one? This is, see, this is theta, দেখো এটা থিটা, এটা হাইপো, এটা বেস। তাহলে বেসটাকে কি করে বের করব? হাইপো cos theta, আমরা কি জানি? cos theta, we know this one, cos theta is equal, it is what? Capital H by B. So B is unknown, so we can write it is opposite is base by hypo. We know this one. Okay, so what is the value of B? B is equal H cos theta. So what is the value of B? So let me write B means, let me write here capital B. Capital B for base, it is capital B. For this right angle triangle, it is capital B, base. So base equal, we can write it is H cos theta. And what is the value of H? It is A cos theta. So the value of this base is what? The value of this base is A cos theta. Same principle. আগে আমরা যা মেথড ইউজ করেছি একই ভাবে। না, এটা হাইট, এই ট্রায়াঙ্গেল, এই রাইট অ্যাঙ্গেল ট্রায়াঙ্গেলের জন্য এইটা এখন হাইট, এটা বেস বের করেছি, এই হাইটটা কি হবে? Now what is the value of mk? So this is value of lk. It is value of mk. Lk equal H cos theta. And we are getting it is what? A cos theta. So lk equal, we are getting A cos theta. Now our aim is what? We want to find mk. So what is the value of mk? it must be a sin theta. It must be a sin theta because it is height. That is hypo. So again we can write height, it is sin theta. Sin theta means equal, it is height mk, mk divided by hypo a. So what is the value of mk? So we can write mk equal a sin theta. So that's why we are getting here a sin theta. That's why we are getting this one a sin theta. Clear? একদম easy. আচ্ছা এইবার আমাদের ভ্যালুটা পুট করতে হবে। Now we put the values and try to find out what is the value of tan beta. So mk, what is the value of mk? Mk we are getting a sin theta divided by nk, and n, this is what? Nk means nl plus lk. So what is the value of nl? It is magnitude of b plus what is the value of lk? Lk is a cos theta. So we are getting tan beta is equal a sin theta divided by b plus a cos theta. Okay, so let me write once again. এটাকে একবার পরিষ্কার করে লিখি। এই পরিষ্কার করে লিখলে যা হয় সেটা হলো এরকম যে আমরা পেলাম tan alpha a, এটা b sin theta divided by a plus b cos theta, and tan beta a sin theta divided by a plus b cos theta. আচ্ছা এখানে trick বলে দিচ্ছি, just remember the trick. So it is what? Alpha. So what is the first letter? A, L, P, H, so A is the first letter, so remember this one. A is the first letter. Beta, B is the first letter, so remember this one. When we are writing alpha, this is, we have to write here B, then sandwich form B, A, B, and sin theta cos theta. So means it is what? So it is alpha given, so we have to write B, A, B. So it is what? Sin theta, it is cos theta. So similarly when we want to write beta, so beta is equal what? Beta is this first letter B, so you have to write A. So formation is what? C. I am writing again this one. So it is A, B, A, sandwich form. So sin theta and it is cos theta plus. So exactly what we are getting, A sin theta divided by B plus A cos theta. So this is the angle between A vector and resultant vector is what? Tan alpha. Angle between B vector and resultant vector is what? It is tan beta. And how to write tan beta? Beta first letter B, so you have to write A, B, A, sin theta, cos theta. See, alpha first letter is A, we are writing B, A, B, sin theta, cos theta. Means this is not a method, it is trick to remember the value of tan alpha, sin alpha. আচ্ছা suppose now I am giving one question, try to solve. আমি একটা কোশ্চেন দিচ্ছি, এটাকে সলভ করো। How to write this one? এটা যদি করে ফেলো তাহলে একদম শিখে যাবে। Easy, very easy. That. So what is given? Suppose we have one vector, say it is black tree vector. Okay. Another one, we have one blue tree vector. And the resultant is this one. Resultant is R. Resultant vector is R. Which direction? This direction. Resultant vector. Now, if the angle between the black tree and the blue tree is theta, it is given. Acha, let me write here instead of theta, I am writing any other angular symbol. So I am writing here phi. This angle I am writing again. Okay, this is what I am taking. It is alpha. And this angle I am taking, it is beta. So now tell me what is the value of tan alpha and tan beta. So what is the value of tan alpha and tan beta? So now tan alpha can be written as what? We are writing alpha means B vector. Alpha means what? Alpha I am writing means B vector. Which one is B vector? Remember this one. We are taking this one. So in another way, where is the alpha associated with which vector, take the opposite one. তো এখানে আলফাটা রেজাল্টেন্ট ভেক্টরের এই ব্ল্যাক ট্রি ভেক্টরের সঙ্গে আলফা, তাহলে আমরা নেব কি অন্য দিকের ভেক্টরটা, তাহলে আমরা কি লিখব, আমরা লিখব is blue tree then divided by, এইবার এটা লিখে বললে পরেরটা লিখতে পাবো সোজা, then black tree and then plus blue tree, আর এটা কি হবে, এটা লিখব and এখানে লিখব sin theta, এখানে লিখব cos theta। তো দেখো যে আলফার ভ্যালুটা এটা কি হলো tan আলফা, কি লিখলাম আলফা, তো এটা আমরা a নিয়েছিলাম আগে, তাহলে এটা কি লিখছি দেখো, এটা আলফা আমরা বের করছি কি tan আলফা, তাহলে বের লিখবো কি b মানে ব্লু ট্রি, b ডিভাইডেড বাই a plus b cos theta, so writing this one sin theta divided by, so b sin theta divided by a plus b cos theta. So see, consider this is what we are taking, this one is a vector, it is b vector, so now say right we are finding alpha is what, angle between a vector and resultant, it will be what, b sin theta, b means blue one, this one b sin theta divided by a plus b cos theta, so this is the formula. It is too easy, very easy, ঠিক। এইবার আমরা কি করব, এখানে দুই একটা প্রবলেম নেব, প্রবলেম নিয়ে আমরা সলভ করার চেষ্টা করব। So now this is the question and this is the diagram and question is what, find the value of d comma beta and resultant vector. So how to find the value of first resultant vector, how to find the resultant vector, this is a vector, it is a vector, so resultant vector can be written as, it is under root vector 1 square, so means we are writing a square plus magnitude, actually magnitude, this one it is vector a, so we are writing magnitude of a plus magnitude of b square plus 2 times a vector of magnitude of a vector b vector and cos of angle between them is what, theta. So this is the magnitude. Second one they are asking d means what, resultant vector and a vector, so we can write it is what, it is tan d is equal what, tan d, this one, so we have to write b vector because angle between a vector and alpha a resultant given, so you have to write opposite, so b vector means b, then if we know this one, if you are able to write first one, then we can write it is a plus b, it is cos theta, it is sin theta, so b cos theta divided by a plus b sin theta, b cos theta divided by a plus b sin theta, sorry actually this is exactly it is what, it is sin theta, it is cos theta, and b sin theta divided by a plus b cos theta. So this is sin and this is cos, so b a b sin theta cos theta. So what is the value of d, so d is equal tan inverse b sin theta divided by a plus b cos theta. Now beta, they are asking what is beta, so how to find beta, so we can write tan beta is equal, tan beta, so we have to write a, then it is b plus a, and this is what, it is sin theta, it is cos theta, so a sin theta divided by b plus a cos theta, a sin theta divided by b plus a cos theta. So like this you can easily calculate it. So this is one of the example, আর এরপরে আমরা আরো কিছু এক্সাম্পল নেব, নিয়ে ক্যালকুলেট করব, একদম ইজি। তো খেয়াল রাখবে এটা বি, যখন তুমি বের করবে অ্যাঙ্গেল বিটুইন আর ভেক্টর অ্যান্ড এ, তাহলে নেব আমরা অন্য ভেক্টরটা, সো বি ভেক্টর থেকে আগে বি যদি আমরা এখানে লিখতে পারি তাহলে কি লিখব, বি এ বি সাইন থিটা কস থিটা এখানে প্লাস, আচ্ছা যদি বলো বিটা বের করো তাহলে লিখবো এই ভেক্টরটা, আর এ এখানে লিখতে পারলে এ বি এ, তারপর কি লিখবো সাইন থিটা কস থিটা, এটা একদম ইজি। এরপরে ম্যাগনিটিউড যদি দেয় তখন আমরা ম্যাগনিটিউড সলভ করার চেষ্টা করব, আপাতত এইটুকু।